A secret that has completely changed the way I approach job applications. How I use AI tools like ChatGPT to design a resume, or that does not only beat the ATS system, but that also got the attention of top recruiters and hiring managers, including those from tier 1 companies like Amazon, Google, Facebook. So if you're looking for a way to stand out and get noticed by some of the biggest names in tech, or even just looking for a job, today you're in the right place. Hi everyone, hi again, and welcome back to the channel. For a while now, I was busy having a baby. That's why I haven't uploaded any videos for a couple of months. I was on maternity leave. However, I am back and I am going nowhere. So that aside, let's get to the point of the video today. Today, I'm sharing a secret. I am going to show you step by step how I optimized my resume using AI, and the tips I'll share with you today will give you an edge over your competition. These are strategies I can assure you would really not find anywhere else. And these are strategies I used on myself and a couple of people who have been helping and who gave me really good feedback. So stay tuned and watch till the end, because I'm not just going to be giving you the same old resume advice, like pick up your resume, put it on ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT to tailor your resume. No, I'm not giving you just that today. I'm taking it another level to make sure that your skills, your projects are well highlighted on your resume, and specifically that it beats the ATS system. I know you're asking what the ATS system at this time is. Some of you might know, some of you might not know what the ATS system is, but I'm going to explain that to you and tell you how beating the ATS system, or filtering or passing over the ATS system, is going to help you get your resume into the right hands. So before we dive in, let's quickly talk about the ATS system, or the application tracking system. Probably heard of it, but did not know that most resumes get filtered out before they even reach the hiring manager. And that's because the ATS software is designed to scan your resume for specific keywords and structure. In fact, studies have shown that over 75% of resumes never make it past the ATS system. That's why so many qualified candidates never hear back from recruiters. But here's the thing, once you understand how the ATS system works, you can actually use it to your own advantage. And that's exactly what I did with the help of AI tools like ChatGPT to help me get my resume past the ATS system. So the first step is to list out all the major projects you've worked, whether they were part of a full-time job, an internship, or a side project. Don't hold back. Be as detailed as possible. List the company, your role, the technology you use in that role, and most importantly, the impact you made in this role. These projects will become the backbone of your resume, and they are especially valuable when you're applying to competitive roles at top-tier companies. The key here is not just to state what you did, but focus on what you achieved. For example, so instead of saying I did X, you could say I did X using Y and it led to Z. For example, instead of saying I worked on a cloud architecture, or I designed a 3-tier architecture, you could at least I used EC2 instances, or I used the console to design custom Amazon machine images. You could say designed custom Amazon machine images with tailored configurations, ensuring optimal performance and security compliance for deployed instances, reducing deployment by 25%. So you see, you're giving an example of what you did and the tool you used, when you used the tool, and the impact of what you did after using the tool. I used X to do Y and the outcome was Z. This step is also very, very crucial for preparing for your interviews. And trust me, having this list of accomplishments ready, will make you feel even 10 times more confident when it's time to talk to recruiters, or even during your interviews when you're presenting the work you've done. Don't go anywhere, because I'm now going to show you how I leverage AI to turn these projects that you've highlighted above into a resume that grabs attention from recruiters or even just directly from companies out there. And now let's bring in the secret weapon, of course, ChatGPT. You could use ChatGPT, you could use Claude, you could use Google's Gemini. This tool can become your personal resume assistant and can help you craft a resume that gets through the ATS and catches the eye of anyone ready there. So here's I'll give you the exact prompt I used to set it up. You'll want to open up ChatGPT and type in this link. So you would say, "Hi ChatGPT, I want you to be my resume assistant. I am going to give you details about my career, projects, and experiences. And your job is to help me optimize and customize my resume for specific job descriptions. Do you understand?" The reason for which you are saying "do you understand" is basically to make sure that ChatGPT captures and stores the information you're asking in the memory. And by using this prompt, basically asking ChatGPT to be your resume coach. And once it understands your background, it will help you tailor your resume to the specific job description. Now that you put this into ChatGPT, once you say "do you understand," ChatGPT would respond and say, "Yes, I understand you want me to be your resume assistant. Can you pass me or give me your resume, the job description, and I'll tailor it to your job description." They would say that sometimes depends on what AI tool or what GPT you're using to feed this information. Once you fed it the information of asking it to be your resume assistant, the very next step is to let them know, now that ChatGPT is set up as your resume assistant, it's time to feed it the project details you gathered earlier. If you're not very confident that the projects you've gathered are good enough for you to feed them to ChatGPT, or you're just not sure if it's the right way, you could also prompt GPT, pull out these projects from your resume. So what you could do is tell ChatGPT, "Now that you have my old resume, I want you to identify from each job the top 5 projects that you think would highlight my skills in a way that would suit the job description or the job I am going for." Here you would then include or insert the job title for which you're going for. Then once you add this to ChatGPT, pass ChatGPT your resume as well. And what ChatGPT would do is scan through your resume and pull out some of these projects from your resume. Then you can take in what ChatGPT gave you as the project and customize it to better suit the projects that you've done before. And why I say it's important for you to customize it is because you did the project. ChatGPT might be able to highlight or pull these out. They're just helping identify some of these in a good way. Then you come in, you basically take out the projects ChatGPT has given you and make sure you customize it and add in more information such that it would be able to understand and rework on your resume. Now that this is done, the other step is to refeed. If you ask ChatGPT to pull out the projects for you, you would then refeed the projects. If not, you would then take the projects that you identify and basically tell ChatGPT, "Hey ChatGPT, here are the projects I've worked on in the past along with the companies. Please incorporate these into my resume." And by doing this, you're giving ChatGPT all the information it needs to craft your resume that highlights the most valuable experiences or your most valuable experiences. And here's the kicker. ChatGPT will tailor your resume to make sure it not only reflects your projects, but it also stands out. So first step is to identify the projects you've worked on in the past. If you can't, you pass your resume to ChatGPT and ask it to identify the projects for you. Second step is to ask ChatGPT to be your resume assistant. The third step is to pass these projects that you initially identified into ChatGPT and ask it to tailor your resume with respect to these projects. Now, this is a game changer, especially when you're applying to companies that are very highly competitive. By doing this, you're ensuring that your resume does not just look generic. You're not just taking your resume and pulling out the job description, adding together, giving ChatGPT, but you're ensuring that it showcases real-world results. And trust me, this will make recruiters notice you. I kid you not. Now, let me show you how to take your resume to another level by customizing it for specific job description. And the key here now is beating the ATS system, because you're looking for those keywords that the ATS system is trying to scan as it goes through your resume. Now for the real magic, customizing your resume for each job description. On this part, I just want to repeat the prompt we are going to use when we're passing the projects to ChatGPT. Now that ChatGPT is ready, you're going to use it from this part. Now that you've asked it to be your resume assistant, this is the prompt you would use. Now ChatGPT, here is a list of my most relevant projects. You would paste the list of the project with the descriptions, skills, and results. Please incorporate these projects into my resume by emphasizing the skills and accomplishments that align with the requirements for specific job title, role at, you input company name, and then of course full stop. Then ensure that each project demonstrates measurable results, such as improving efficiency by Y or reducing cost by Z. So by using this method, you will notice that we are using prompting the right way. And what do I mean? Prompt is actually an acronym that stands for, you could customize it for whatever. You have the purpose, the role, the outcome, the method, the parameters, and the tone for which you're doing, particularly when you're designing a resume. So purpose incorporates the key projects into your resume. The roles, you are the candidate, ChatGPT is the assistant. The outcome, a resume that highlights the key projects with measurable impact. Then you have the method. The method just emphasizes, the achievements and tailors the language for competitive roles. Then of course, the parameters, which focus on project impact and achievement. And then the tone should be professional, it should be focused, and it should have measurable success. If you didn't know that prompt is an acronym and this is what it stands for when it comes to resume, you're welcome. This is exactly what it does. Now I'm also going to give the prompt for the real magic. Tell ChatGPT, this is my resume I am applying for. So now at this point, this is the prompt you're going to cut to ChatGPT. This is my current resume. Now I am applying for the role of, you give the specific role you're applying for, or the job title for the role you're applying for. At company, give the name of the company. Based on the job description, you pass it the job description when you're giving in this prompt. Please customize my resume to align with the key skills and responsibilities mentioned in the job description. Focus on optimizing it for both the ATS system and recruiters, ensuring the tone is professional and the language impact-driven. Ensure that the language used aligns with the company's values and incorporate any missing keywords that would help pass the ATS scan. So when you use this exact prompt, you've basically told ChatGPT to create you a professional resume and incorporate all the necessary elements that the ATS system requires when they're scanning your resume. And now that we've added your project and job description, ask ChatGPT to generate a professional resume that's optimized the ATS system or that is appealing to recruiters. So when you do this, what's awesome about ChatGPT is that ChatGPT doesn't just spit out a generic resume. It gives you a polished, professional version customized to your project that you identified and put in earlier on, and the job description you gave it. This level of personalization is what will help you stand out, especially in a very highly competitive market. When you hear using AI to tailor your resume, don't only focus on AI to do this for you. AI does a lot of the heavy lifting, but you can always tweak it to make the final changes and make it perfect for your application. And this is exactly what will make you stand out. The fact that you've taken some time to identify the projects you've worked on and then eventually add them to your resume or added them to the AI and asked it to customize your resume with regards to your projects that you've worked. And remember, the key is beating the ATS system and having the ATS system identify those keywords that are required for it to hold your resume and show it out to recruiters. Basically, just formatting your resume and the keywords. Make sure that your resume is clean, it uses a consistent structure, and includes the right keywords from the job description. And here's the best part. ChatGPT will help you identify those keywords, place them strategically, and make sure that your resume is ATS friendly. Now, if you thought you were done, we're not done. Let's talk about bullet points. Bullet points are where you get to showcase your accomplishments in a way that grabs attention. Here's a powerful prompt to help ChatGPT craft impactful, results-driven bullet points for your resume. Please, ChatGPT, rewrite my resume bullet points to focus on measurable achievements using strong action verbs and quantifiable outcomes. For example, instead of saying manage the team, say led a team of 10 engineers, resulting in a 25% increase in project completion efficiency. Just ensure that your bullet points include specific results and impact. So specific tools, results, and impact. Action, result, impact. So this measurable and optimized prompt ensures that each bullet point is crafted to emphasize your impact and your accomplishment in a way that resonates with recruiters and hiring managers. Finally, let's add some finishing polish or some final polish to this. You can ask ChatGPT to review your resume one more time to make sure everything is clear, concise, and optimized. By doing that, I'm going to give you another prompt you can use. If you're satisfied with the way it is when it gave you earlier on, that's perfectly fine. But if you just want to have another review, you can say, please review the finalized resume to ensure clarity, conciseness. Make sure that all sections flow logically, the language is professional, and all accomplishments are clearly highlighted within measurable results. Suggest any final improvements you would like. This will just make sure that your resume is polished and ready for submission, giving you the best chance of standing out. I'm including a PDF of all these prompts that I've used in this video, which you can download for free and use. And let me know what you think, if you've used any other prompts before, what has worked for you, what has not worked for you. And that's it. You would basically just see that with AI tools like ChatGPT, you can create a resume that's not just optimized for the ATS system, but also tailored to each of your previous jobs. It's going to highlight your unique experience and the skills. One thing I must mention is that, as I said, the key is identifying the projects you've worked on in the past, because this is what ChatGPT would use to identify the keywords that are required for the job description and tailor those projects specifically to the work that you have done. Just don't take an old resume, copy someone's resume, pick up the job description and feed it to ChatGPT. It's going to give you a generic resume, and that is not very appealing to recruiters. On my website, I also have certain templates that I've used before for some people, and it has worked. If you're interested, they're also free. You can go check them out, download them for free, customize them to your use, and let me know what you think. Also, if you found this useful, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. I am going to be sharing a lot more AI tips, AI cloud career tips, side hustles, career paths, and then cloud computing roles, and just what I've been sharing before. And let me know how you feel in the comment below and what tools you are using to boost your job applications. Thank you and bye.